Peace, y'all. Welcome to episode 445 of the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. I'm here to educate, entertain, inform, baby. Click that bell for notifications, new content when I drop, man. If y'all like the videos on YouTube, like them joints as well. And your podcast player, like them joints as well. New independent media, energy is up, health is wealth. Let's keep on growing and glowing, y'all. Y'all know I do this for y'all, man. This is it. Do it for myself, but you know what I mean? I have a report to the world every week since 2020. You know what I mean? So regardless, and I got my TV shows and all the other shows that I've been a part of and cultivated and created from this network. Just think about that, though. Forever. A living, good, bad, and different. Everything that I have from my viewpoint. So my family gonna know who I was to a certain degree. They're gonna know my stances. They're gonna know the things I like. They're gonna know the things I didn't like in the world of culture, religion, society, sports, politics, entertainment, music. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I love that. They're gonna see me age. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Some people do it for the paper. Of course, I get money from it. It'd be amazing. But you know what I'm saying? Man, I get to my 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube. It is what it is, man. But the grind is for real. Somebody would say, dog, you got 445 episodes. You ain't figured it out. The shit don't work for you yet. Shit worked for me. You know what I'm saying? Shit worked for me. This is an investment. Now you can write your shit off on your taxes. So work smarter, not harder, y'all. Let's get into it, man. Konfident Service Announcement today. We're going to talk about what time it is. It's focus time, y'all. Going into this fall in the Northern Hemisphere is always that time when it's time to lock in. A lot of people lock in with a mate, and they pick somebody to go ahead and spend February, all the way to February, March with and all that. It's time to lock in on your health, man. Time to lock in on your health. I started listening to Chance album. And I believe it was the song No More Old Man, and he gave the 4 black laws, and the first one is the health. Yo, take care of your health, man. Go to the doctor, do what they do. I have an issue I'm going to talk to y'all about with a quick update that, man, yo, health, taking care of yourself is expensive. So when you ain't got the money to take care of yourself, man, for all the people that say Obama didn't do nothing, yes, he did. He made sure your butt with all that sugar, your butt with all that salt that's in the food, high blood pressure, diabetes, you can go with no pre-existing conditions to get health insurance later on in life because your butt ain't been going to the doctor. The ultimate lookout for black people. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But take care of your physical health, mental health, spiritual health. Make sure you take care of your wealth. Make sure you're trying to put a little bit away. I know how hard it is. I know what it is to be robbing Peter to pay Paul with stay afloat money that you can barely stay afloat from. But look into your bank account if you want to know what's important to you and figure out what you can take out, what you can limit. Because when we want some stuff, we know how to get it, you know, but we got to have lights. We got to have heat or air. We got to have gas in the car. We got to have a car. We got to have a house. We got to have clothes. We got to have food. Outside of that, it is what it is. Y'all know the rule. I believe the rule is 50% to overhead, and then the other 30 is discretionary income to your wants, and then 20% is saved. You know what I mean? That's what it should be. So I know some of us can't do the 20, you would at least do the 10, at least do the 5%. Whatever you can do, just do something. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? Plan. Go without a plan is just a wish. So go ahead and make sure you got a plan to execute everything you want to do, even if it's just getting up 10 minutes early in the day, even if it's just working out at the nighttime when you get off work. That 10 minutes that you work out is better than nothing. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. So plan out everything, what you got to do so you can see that roadmap and celebrate those small victories, man. Please do that for yourself. You owe that to yourself. Strategize. You might need to talk to people. You might need to talk with people. I forgot to see. I got the heat on. I got to turn this off. Talk with people to strategize. You know, you might need a life coach. You know, you might need a therapist. You might need a consultant. You might need 2 out of 3. You might need all 3. Figure out what you got to do, but strategize with those like-minded individuals that you might be able to bounce ideas off if you're ready to take that next step, whether it's buying a house, buying a car, moving out of the state, opening up a business, getting more serious with your spouse, you know, whatever it's going to be. Yeah, I mean, being able to take in your parents or whatever because they sick, whatever's going to be, strategize, though. Don't just make no false moves out here. Going into this winter, y'all. So just take that little piece, man, and just focus on yourself, please, man. That's all I ask y'all to do, focus on yourself. All right, y'all. Like I said, I want to give y'all a quick update. Everything that's going on with me. I'm 86% done with my certification. When I tell y'all what I'm doing, it's going to be all right. I'm 86% done. The goal is to be done by Friday, and I just finished my capstone and my final exam next week, and then I'm good. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal, and that's the goal. I have a plan. I got to get there, though. The healthcare stuff, remember I told y'all, what was that, August 21st, put my foot behind me, getting off the floor. Thought it was turf toe. 2 weeks ago, went to see a podiatrist. He said he thinks it's broken. My healthcare network is a POS. It's not an HMO because the HMO down here is totally out of network. There's no doctors here. I would have to travel like close to Madison to go see a doctor because where my company is based in is nothing down here is in network. Found out that Aurora partly owns Courts, so now Aurora is in our network. So now they had to switch it from Freighter. I had to wait a week because their Freighter wanted $4,400, switch it. They didn't send the contract back with they didn't send a prior authorization for the MRI over with the doctor's signature on the 9th. Aurora sent it back. I called last week, like wondering what the hell is going on. They're like, we sent it back. Had to call Freighter on Friday at the podiatrist. The lady tripping with me, like, well, we do everything the right way. Like, man, here we go. You know how it be. White woman, black man, Latino MAs. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And just a lot going on. But now I got a MRI with Aurora, but they want $2,000. Like $333, like spread out over 12 months. Like, yo, B. Like, you know what I mean? If I got to find the money, I got to find the money. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, I thought I was in network, so I called Courts, and they like, no, you in network. Had them call us. You should be fully covered. So I got to have them call them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And finally, last week, not this past Friday, but the previous Friday, we talked about it. Now that I got my seating arrangement fixed out there and that bracket was off, I called. They hooked me up. I got some new stuff coming, and I'm going to be better. And the massage is better and everything like that. So shout out to them. I ain't going to tell y'all where I got it from because then, you know what I'm saying, got to do something else with it, all right? You ready to get into it, man? Take care of your health, man, especially for all my young cats. Health is wealth, man. Youth is wasted on young. Let's get it, y'all. You ready? Let's do it. All right. Let's get into some pop culture things first before we get into the sports and all that. There's Native Land versus the JBP. So that's like Angela Rye, Tiffany Cross, Andrew Gillum, and Bakari Sellers. That was Angela Rye stuff. Bakari not doing his podcast on Bill Simmons no more. I don't know why. That was a great podcast. I really learned a lot from Bakari. I wish he would do that. And I never liked him and Angela Rye because Angela Rye used to always get mad if Bakari would cut her off. And that made me turn off from Angela Rye, the way she talked to people. But it is what it is. It's somebody for everybody. But this is all about Joe Budden podcast when Dr. Mark Lamont Hill was talking about you lost friends in Gaza, journalists, and Joe and them switched to another topic because they was just like, yo, sometimes Mark be going super dark with stuff, and they be like, yo, man, we don't know how to respond and go to that, so we just switched the subject. So it comes down to intellectual versus dumb niggas shit, right? That's what they're trying to say. This is this talented Tim shit. This is this W.B. Du Bois versus Booker T shit. Like, we don't have to go the same way to get to where we got to go. Yo, everybody ain't got to be Democrat. Everybody got to be Republican. We got to just come together up here. Like, the difference is going to be the differences, but up the shit we agree upon, that's where we like this when we agree. You know what I mean? We don't have to be like this when we disagree, though. We need to be like this when we agree and be like this when we disagree, be like this, fists together, hands clenched for my audio listeners when we are together, right? This Jack and Jill shit. Like, my kid's better than them. My kids can't do this. My kids and that. You got all the priority to do that because you the parent. You have the whole fucking prerogative, in Bobby Brown's words, to do what the fuck you want to do. This is classism. You know what I'm saying? This is classism. You know what I'm saying? We can't call it intellectualism because them motherfuckers talking about intellectual niggas versus dumb niggas shit. Some intellectual sounds stupid as hell. So you can't say that. They'll say, the intellectuals say, I sound stupid because I'm using cuss words. I don't have an extensive vocabulary. I do is to get a point across because it's my shit. I can talk how I want to talk. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody owns me that I can't say what I want to say. Huh? Nobody owns my voice. So when it came down to it, what I didn't like is the women violated, right? They was talking bad about the cast up there and all that. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, man, that's your friend, but you ain't got to talk about his homies. Them his homies, though. Because you put him in a bad predicament because now he got to try to stand up for y'all, but y'all shitting on his homies on his show. But I love Andrew Gillum and Bakari Sellers. They represented like, hold up, man, there's room for everybody in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like the black women looking down on the brothers. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It's not the payback shit. And we're going to get into this shit. It's not the black man been looking down on black women for a long time. I don't know no black man to look down on black women. I don't hang around cats that do that. So I apologize for the brothers that do that. I don't surround myself with that bullshit though. But come on, y'all. We got to get better than this. We got to get better than this. And I listened to what they said. And Joe pissed. Joe got a right to get at them the way he wanted to get at them. What I would love is for them to go on Joe's show, like, you know what I mean, and talk that shit there. So, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to it, like Flip said, motherfucker, like they was standing up for Flip because they was basically saying Flip a dumb nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Flip act the way he want to act. He's a persona. He's selling his shit. You know what I'm saying? And when it come down to it, if it's classism, he got more money than him. So he a dumb rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, man, that's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like it. I ain't with that shit, man. We all got different roles. It ain't the role we travel. It's how we get. It's just, as long as you get there, B. That's just like saying, oh, if you can't go to a 4-year college, you dumb, and you went to a 2-year, and then you went to a 4-year, either your senior or junior year, depending if you out of state, and they say you can get in, you can stay 90 at the 2-year, or you got to get out at the 60. So now you the dumb nigga because you didn't go the first freshman year. That's what I'm saying, B. I'm still graduating, fam. The same time you graduate. I went a different route. I still got here. Come on, y'all. We got to stop it. We got to stop it, man. Black is black. Moving on. Some more bullshit. So with the black people. The blacks. So the Stephen A. versus everyone over Jasmine Crockett statement. I like Joe Budden. I like Stephen A. Right? Just simple. I'm not a sycophant for them at all. When they do bullshit, they do bullshit. But Stephen A. saying Jasmine, first, y'all know, first of all, when somebody shows you who they are, you better believe them. Stephen A. is all about ratings. He's all about ratings. So Stephen A., #1 sports talk show in the world, First Take. He has his own media network. He got signed to another network for a show Monday through Friday, like 2 to 5 or 1 to 3 or something like that. Then he took his media network and politicked that to get on a politics shit for Sirius XM as well, to have his own show once a week on their political network. That's 4 shows. Hell yeah, he care about ratings. So if he talking on this political shit about Jasmine Crockett about, yo, I don't think it's wise to be talking about calling Trump out his name, what your constituents gonna think about that shit. Because he know he dealing with black people that don't want her doing that because they don't want him to upset it. He's speaking for a percentage of the base. He ain't speaking for everybody. See, people want to just blast people, not understand the context of the shit, yo. Right? And that's just his opinion. Stephen A. ain't fucking God. He ain't our fucking president. You know what I'm saying? You don't like him, but he don't speak for us. I was off Stephen A. with some of the shit he been doing like lately. He be saying some shit. I don't like neither one of y'all, the Republicans and Democrats. It's cool, but he be saying some shit. I ain't got to agree with him, but that don't mean I don't like him. Motherfucker, he entertaining. All this shit is entertainment anyway. Everything I'm talking about is entertainment. I don't get motherfuckers trying to cancel Stephen A. over that shit. That shit dumb. And I really wish Jasmine Crockett come on. Some people just hate Stephen A. guts so much they want to see that brother fail. Like, y'all worse is black. I mean, it's white. Well, black people, white people, Latinos, and Asians that want to see black people fail. Just don't fuck with them, right? Just don't listen to him. You don't make his ratings higher. But to hate don't bother me. So I don't understand why people be hating. And I'm competing against fucking Task. Because the shit, you can watch it on YouTube, is about the number of streams, motherfucker. I'm competing with Chance the Rapper. Motherfucker, I can't compete with them. I'm still getting in. It don't matter, man. Leave motherfuckers alone, man. Speaking of First Take, Shay Cornett will replace Molly on First Take. I wanted Amina. However, Shay has had the most reps when Molly was on vacation previously, so I'm fucking with this shit. Now, Stephen A. went on and apologized semi or cleared the air or whatever he was trying to say and welcomed Jasmine Crockett on and, got my people on my podcast, Higher Learning, Van and Rachel. They just don't like Stephen A. You know what I mean? And that's fine. But I hate when blacks do this in the media. We don't see the whites do this because I don't pay attention to white media that does that type of shit. So I think I need to stop paying attention to black media that does this type of shit. So while y'all hating on people, Native Land and JBP, I would have listened to Native Land, but y'all hate it. I would have listened. I might have to stop listening to Higher Learning because y'all be violating and hating too much. Other people that y'all don't like. Y'all only like certain blacks. I'm not with this talented 10th shit, man. I'm not doing that. All right? You know in the comments, y'all, what y'all think. Where y'all at with it? Black people, we got other shit to worry about than other motherfuckers' opinions, yo. Some of you motherfuckers... Anyway, never mind. Don't even... Yeah. All right, I'm cool. You cool? I'm cool. I was finna go in. I'm cool, B. Week 7 NFL, man, that Steelers versus Bengals game. Great game. 40-plus-year-old quarterbacks. Y'all, I mean, it was good. Flacco's looked better with the Bengals than the Browns because he got better weapons. We know what it is, right? The defense ain't shit, though. So if he had better weapons on offense, Cleveland could have did some shit. And that's why Tomlin said that shit, yo. Get him better. Y'all know what's happening. He need better wideouts, motherfucker. That's it. Defense legit in Cleveland. They can't do shit on the offense. You know what I'm saying? I like Aaron Rodgers took some chances downfield. And I'm like, man, if Pickens would have stayed with Pittsburgh, how dangerous would they be really right now? I mean, Higgins with the catch with 1:47 left and goes down instead of scoring, knowing Aaron Rodgers getting the ball. Great fucking strategy. I love smart players, right? Right? And, of course, he could have gotten stripped trying to score the TD with 2 defenders on him. Time, score, situation. That's what I always tell my players. Time, score, situation. Shout out to Brian Garner, BG. So, my thoughts and notes from the week. The Tua media twist last week, I said, yeah, Tua, I'm fucking with you and all this shit. You let people get to tell you, oh, no, you shouldn't have said that shit. Tua, you said what you said. You called out a motherfucker that wasn't there. You called out a motherfucker that's hurt because they supposed to have been the best players on the team on each side of the ball outside of you. I understand you got that C on this shirt, but, man, y'all just be teeing off on Tua. If he ain't the deal, he ain't the deal, but you got to keep on saying motherfucker ain't shit. Right? Ain't that why people get mad at Stephen A? Because he say if he likes somebody, it is what it is. If he don't like a motherfucker, he gonna get on their ass. Like, ain't that what it's all about? Like, it's an opinion. It's all that shit is entertainment too. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. But come on, Twitter. The media twisted your shit. You said that shit. Ain't nobody twisted. You said that shit. Quit playing. Denver beat the Giants 33-32. New York Giants was up 19-0 in the fourth quarter, and Denver scored 33 points in the fourth quarter, the most points scored in the quarter. Down, motherfucker, like trash, yo. Come on, Dayball. Y'all can't do that. Y'all was up 19-0 to start the fourth quarter and lost 33 to like 32. Bo Nix, 2 TDs passing and rushing in the quarter. 2 TDs passing, 2 TDs rushing in the quarter. First in NFL history to do that, right? Then we look at the Packers and the Cardinals. That's why we got Micah. 3 sacks. His QB hurries, right? Looking good out there. Doing what he do, pressure on the outside. Kansas City, Mahomes. Hey, this shit never fucking works. And then runs on the 4th and run play. Funny as hell. It is what it is, man. Fantasy, I'm 3-4 in each league. But as soon as I get 500, it's over. Y'all know I'm going to go on a run. And you know what we do. Confidence in the Klutch League, the only one that matter. Everybody's starting to come back together. As long as I'm in the shot to get a playoff spot, I'm good. I'm 3-4 now. So it's on. Everybody knows it's on. When that Go St. Patrick, that's my fantasy name. When Go St. Patrick come through this motherfucker, you know what happened when ghosts come through, baby. All right, y'all. Let me know in the comments, man. NBA, tonight is tip-off, man. I am so excited to a certain degree. I haven't been really excited about the league starting. I still think they're starting a little bit earlier, but I'm cool with it. I'm very excited about the league starting this year to a certain degree because it's new now. I'm still pissed off about the TNT losing the deal, but that was on their president that didn't want the NBA, so that was on them. So I'm gonna be interested. I want to see Melo and them and Candace Parker and all them on NBC tonight, and it's coming on regular TV. I want to see which one look better because Peacock got an Dolby Atmos and all that, and I got an Atmos soundbar and all that. So I'll be watching my shit on the app. You know what I'm saying? For real, and seeing how that go. KD agrees to a 2-year, $90 million extension with the Rockets. Player option 27-28. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? See, 45 ain't bad, right? He good. So, since the season started, my preseason picks. And why? Let's do it. My picks, MVP, Shea. Why? Because he worked on his 3. If he worked on his 3, I'm fucking with him, right? He going back-to-back MVPs. Jokic was understood, don't have to be stated. The man is the best player in the league. So, we got to see. If him and Shea going to be trading off like that, it is what it is. But Jokic, he just got to keep on doing what he's doing. And they basically got to have a better record than the Thunder. Giannis, if the Bucks win 60 wins, he's the MVP of the league. It's that simple. Real easy, y'all. Rookie of the year, Cooper Flag. Barring injury, knock on the wood. Barring injury, he gonna have the ball. They're injury decimated right now. Barring injury from him, he gonna do a lot. He gonna be able to do a lot. Defensive player of the year, Vic, because he back. If he stay healthy, I got Vic all day. That length and his quickness and what he can do, you ain't doing nothing. He going to win that shit every year as long as he healthy and play the minimum games. Coach of the year, Jason Kidd, coaching through the injuries, and they're a top 4 seed in the West. Mike Brown, number 1 seed, best record in the league, second best record in the league, because I think OKC still should have the best record in the league this year. But if Brown got the second best record in the league, as long as he got the best record in the East, that's all that matters. And Joe Mazzulla, without Jason Tatum coming back probably to the springtime, what's their record going to be? The style of play, what's going to happen? Are we going to unlock Jaylen Brown now that we've never seen him like that? I really want to see what Joe Mazzulla going to do. We just can't shoot 63s every day, but they got a top 4 seed in the East with no Tatum, Joe Mazzulla. My conference finals pick, Western Conference, Nuggets, Thunder. I know the Clippers, it is what it is, but Kawhi got to be healthy. And the pieces that the Nuggets added, with Thunder didn't lose anything, Nuggets, Thunder. Eastern Conference Final, I got Knicks and Bucks. The Bucks are going to be sneaking good because Giannis got the ball back in his hands now. Because the Dame and Giannis shit didn't work. Hello? Did anybody notice that shit? It didn't work. Not to default of them on, it didn't work. It just didn't work. Finals, Thunder versus Knicks, champion Thunder. You got to beat the champ. Got to beat the champ, y'all. You know, in the comments, man. All right. Now let's jump into some politics as usual. Okay. Government shutdown. What are we in, week 3? Republicans are not backing down from demanding the Democrats pass the clean CR so that a vote can be taken on the subsidies. We all know that is a fucking lie. We're not going to give you what you want, open up the government, and then you're going to say we can take a vote on do we want to pass the shit or not for the subsidies. Nah, tell us we're gonna fix the subsidies. We open up the government. It's that simple. It's not hard. It's not hard, right? Because now it comes down to government employees not being paid and shit. They have missed their first paycheck. So the GOP like, oh, fuck it, let's pay the military and law enforcement agencies and shit like that. And Dems like, no, pay everybody that's a federal employee. Y'all picking and choosing, so y'all gonna pick and choose who y'all not gonna play. We're not doing that shit. We're not playing that weak-ass game. And the GOP is like, oh, well, if we just give everybody the federal government pay, that means ain't nobody missing no money. So shit, ain't nobody gonna bargain and negotiate in good faith without any pressure type shit. Like, man, once again, fuck what you talking about, GOP. Y'all got the House, the White House, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? The Senate, Congress, and a conservative-leaning Supreme Court. A lot of federal judges that's conservative-leaning, so y'all run the fucking country. All majorities. This ain't on Democrats. This ain't on the workers that want their paper. This ain't on the American people. This is on the Republicans because y'all can say yes or no. Just say we ain't voting for this shit for real. Just say we're not voting for subsidies so people can get fucking health care and they don't have to move. They don't have to change jobs and all that shit. Because when I was talking earlier about my shit, it's some shit that just got to happen for me. You know what I mean? But the best thing that can happen for me is I went in and looked at my Obamacare. I had a life change in May because I lost my shit. So therefore, I've been to Obamacare, but I chose to go with my job shit. Now I wish I would have went with Obamacare, but now I wish I didn't because that shit would have been too expensive. Come November 1st, when I go into November 1st, I'll let y'all know what it's looking like, man. It ain't gonna be sweet. It ain't gonna be sweet. Shout out to everyone struggling right now. Shout out to everyone that's gonna be losing benefits at the end of the month. Whether it's your Obamacare, whether it's your Quest card. Wisconsin, we out of money. Come the rest of the month, that means people ain't getting food. So that means these kids ain't, and that means the motherfucking wolves are coming out. Right? The wolves are coming the fuck out, y'all. Especially more in certain neighborhoods, man. Everybody gonna be fooled. So please strap up. Young Republicans are anti-black and anti-Jewish. So? What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. So what? I don't care. I'm anti-white Christian nationalist. I don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck. Like, just don't stop impeding my shit. Y'all already know financial wealth and all this shit that comes to get us more on equality comes from higher education to get higher paying jobs because that paper selling is right there and y'all kids got to fucking compete. So it is what it is. Y'all can call us monkeys. You can talk about the Jewish people and showers. You can do all this shit you want to fucking do. Your ass still got to fucking go and compete. It does not matter what you say, is what you do. Your ass still gonna have to go and compete. It's not what they call you, it's what you respond to. Your ass still gotta go fucking compete with everybody you talking about. So it don't matter. But once again, for my people, especially my black Trumpers, the Heritage Foundation, all these motherfuckers that's in power positions, we know what it is. They told y'all what they was going to do. White power is for real. They had it ever since they got in this damn country, and they're trying their hardest to keep it because they know the shit they did to people, and they think people are going to get back on their ass. And if people do, it is warranted, and it is retribution for all the nasty shit you done did to people, man. So you got to hope that motherfuckers don't treat you like that. They fucked themselves by changing all these damn laws and discrimination laws that they going to need. Stupid. So, what we need to do, the black, the brown, the yellow, the red, align with white sympathizers, all the shit they want to do, get all the poor people from every fucking nationality together and take them out of power. It's easy. There's more poor people. That's all motherfuckers got to do. It ain't rocket science, right? Then we get lawmakers that would text the hell out of the uber rich with the shit that they just get their ass and just fix some of this shit that's going on. Because we can combat it then, right? Reparations. Now, J.D. Vance talking about, Democrat groups have said worse, and I wouldn't want them saying the same for left-wing jokes. Left-wing jokes? Talk about gas chambers. They sending Jews up in there talking about showers, and they putting gas in there. All the black people that have been hung for lies and shit. Y'all had to pick a nigga. Go get a black person. Y'all eating and barbecuing food. Come on, man. Like, y'all, come on, man. Those are jokes? No, motherfucker, that shit happened. That ain't no motherfucking joke. Woo, y'all voted for these people. Racial stereotypes are jokes. Okay. Just in y'all face, especially you black Trumpers. You black Republicans, y'all Sambo. Thank God for Uncle Tom's, nigga. Now Trump talking about he considering buying Argentinian beef to lower prices for Americans. Stop deporting the fucking workers so we can get our own goddamn, you know what I'm saying? We can get our own goddamn meat, bro. Like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing, man? In the fucking comments, man. We up out of here after this one, man. Went to see Monica and Brandy, the Boy Is Mine tour here in Milwaukee on Friday at the Fire Serve Forum. I had a great fucking time. You hear me? A great fucking time. It was a lot of women in there. It wasn't a lot of fine women because once you got all the weave and your ass hanging out, to me, it's a turn off. I don't like all that shit. Like, the only woman I saw weave look good is like Beyonce, like my daughter, because it's my daughter. I don't like weave. I don't like the weave. So when everybody got weave, I'm not attracted at all. But there was a lot of women there. Shout out to the women. You know what I mean? And it was a good show. And then the next night, Brandy didn't make it all the way through in Chicago. But what I want to say, if that's their speakers they're traveling with, the shit sounded terrible. Audio engineer can only do so much, but if the tech is the tech, I can't clean up all that shit. But the the speaker, they shit was muffled a lot. It wasn't very clear. Now, it could have been where I was sitting at, because I always, the stage is right here. Stage right here. I like to sit right here on the angle so I can see everything, right here, right here. And we was 1, 2, 3, 4th row right here. You know what I'm saying, man? It was going down. So shout out to Kels, man. Had a good time. Had a really good time, man. Had a really, 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 really good time at the concert. They did a lot of shit. It was songs I forgot. They came out, like together. Man, the movie was good. They got the little movies and shit that they came out with, and they came out together. And they doing a little shit like it's, man, it was dope. And then they doing shit, and then one got to performing and shit, and she came out with her dance, and they got to doing their shit. Then they go to this side of the stage, and the other motherfucker, man, that shit was so cold, man. And then Brandy stayed on, and she got to doing her shit, and Monica came, man, that shit was cold. They did a Whitney Houston tribute. Yeah, they two different players. They two different players in the game. So, but these women did what they did. You know what I mean? At a pivotal time, that 90s R&B, and they still making music right now. So, man, fuck with Brandy and Monica heavy. But Kelly fucking Rowland, yo, man. When I say fucking beautiful, man, and when I say in shape, man, just Kelly fucking Rowland, she's a fucking icon. When she started doing that Destiny Child shit, it got the cracking hard up in that motherfucker. But man, Kelly Rowland, and I'm walking in, I heard Mooney Long, and I stuck my head in there to see if she could sing. I wanted to hear her sing. She could sing. Now when you like it like I do. I still think that should be a Jagged. I want to hear Jagged Edge sing that remix to that song. Made for me. I want to hear Jagged Edge singing that shit, because you know it's Michael Brian Cox and fucking Jermaine Dupri anyway. I want to hear this shit, man. All right. We out this bitch, man. Shout out to Monica and Brandy, man. And everybody on the tour, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together, man. Praying for y'all, man. Hoping the best for y'all, man. Fill in the blanks, man. Hey, yo, the Supreme, Allah, God, ancestors, the universe, man. They wake us up every day, man. It's on us to fill in the blanks, man. We got to fill in the blanks. If that's the case, everybody will have everything they want. We got to go make it happen, man. Fill in the fucking blanks, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own American-born Africans with mass appeal. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Click that bell for notifications. New content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, review is important, y'all. Like the video, like the pod. Heart that joint, yo. Every subscriber matters. I'm talking about you, and YouTube, baby. Follow us on X at KITK Weekly. Donald Nelson, D-Nell Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla, Digger, Don Loke. And my new name, Ether D, Ether Don Ether, host the Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson, and Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Have a safe, healthy night, y'all. Y'all listen to the Daytime Credit Grade Day on purpose, man. We up out here, man. Take care of your physical health, yo. Stop self-medicating with that weed and them blunts. You're going to smoke weed, put it in a joint, put it in a glass, man. You never see people that smoke joints constantly smoke the whole joint. They go back to it. You never see people with a pipe constantly smoke all the pipe and just keep on plugging it. They go back to it. You always see people got to smoke a whole blunt by themselves in the morning before they take their goddamn kids to school. Figure it the fuck out. You're addicted to the nicotine. It's not the weed. All right? Man, yo, made me mad, yo. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.